Amber Heard wasn't the only one lying in court during her defamation trial. Her lawyers lied as well. We catch Elaine Bredehoft red-handed as she lies about her payment as Amber's attorney. Anything goes in that courtroom. Amber was clearly committing perjury. Her witnesses were so rude, and now there's proof that her lawyer deliberately lied to save her during the trial against Johnny Depp. You best believe there's more drama to uncover weeks after the trial has ended. By this point, you know that Elaine Bredehoft has gone too far. She went on so many TV shows and interviews to blame everyone but herself for their loss in court. She accused the jury for being influenced by social media, that's why they chose Johnny, and also accused the judge for being biased and not letting them present evidence that would have let them win. Elaine had her fair share of defaming names during that trial, and it was truly embarrassing for her as a lawyer. Her name has also been dragged to another legal issue because, of course, she's stuck with her client for the rest of her career. She might even be disbarred because of this. It's that bad. So, it's common knowledge by now that Amber Heard is insured under the New York Marine and General Insurance Company. She expects them to pay at least $1 million from the $15 million she's required to pay by law, $10 million to Johnny for damages and $5 million for legal fees. The problem is, the insurance company doesn't want to do anything with this, and they have the right to refuse giving her any amount of money because it was proven that Amber defamed her ex willfully and maliciously. If it were an accident, then maybe they would have spared some change, but right now they have no further duty to defend her. They're suing her, and they're also in a legal battle with the other insurance company related to Amber. Travelers Commercial Insurance is the other company that spent on the actress, and they are now asking New York Marine for its share of the costs. Travelers paid for Amber's first lawyer, Roberta Kaplan, who luckily withdrew from the case. Then they paid for Elaine Bredehoft, and that's when all hell broke loose. They made a mistake of not giving her a limit on the budget, only a cap of $2.5 million, so of course she got all of that. At the end, they waived the cap and just asked her to lower her charge because it was too big, and she wasn't doing that good of a job. Elaine milked Travelers Commercial Insurance for her attorney fees, but she forgot that she slipped up during one of her statements in the trial. Then, Amber tried to defend herself from Camille Vasquez's hot seat and claimed that she couldn't fulfill her $7 million pledge to charities because she had to pay her lawyers since Johnny sued her.
I want to be very clear, I pledged the entirety. I haven't been able to fulfill those pledges because I've been sued.
And have you completely fulfilled your donations to the ACLU and the Children's Hospital?
I have not yet.
And why not?
Because Johnny sued me for $50 million in March of 2019. And I have spent over $6 million.
Objection. Elaine backed her up by saying the same.
At the end of the day, she's made $1 million in payments to them, but then she got sued here and hasn't been able to because she spent $6 million in attorney's fees. That is unrefuted. She still intends to pay those pledges.
But this is obviously not true because Elaine, as her main lawyer, should know that Travelers Insurance paid for her fees and not Amber. Yet she deliberately told us in court that Amber paid for it herself. This is so inexcusable and unprofessional. She allowed her client to insinuate that she paid the expenses out of pocket, which prevented her from fulfilling her charitable donations. Isn't this perjury too? It looks like a lot of people think that the consequences should be severe when an attorney willfully conspires and solicits their client to make false statements under oath to the judge and the jury. Amber Heard and her team should know that the verdict can't be overturned now, but they sure can still receive punishments for whatever wrong thing they're doing. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.